Alright everyone, we are back again with the Jim Raynor Has Gone Roguelike mod created by Redfrog. This is a mod of the Wings of Liberty campaign in StarCraft 2. We did choose the Bard class, so we have the Protoss helping us out. We just recruited Dr. Ariel Hansen, and now we're going to go and help her on Minehof. Clear out some infestation, get some new talents, have some fun. Alright, so let's just jump right on into it. Okay. They infest Marines too, Jimmy. Let's get a couple of bunkers so that we don't have to worry about the fact that they're going to be infesting.
Alright, we can't risk the contagion spreading in this camp. I want a perimeter set and some bunkers in place now.
Get our first pylon here. Get our next one to start protecting our mineral line. You know, Tychus, you talk a lot of smack for a guy who doesn't get out of that suit ever.
Nightfall in 30 seconds.
Will do. SCV ready.
Okay. Get our early defenses in place.
Say the word. Ready to fly.
These guys holding. Okay, and I think we're re-rolling because none of this helps the Protoss. You know what, let's ban that because we're just never going to take it. I don't think we're going to be making many missile turrets. Yeah, we'll get some extra minerals here.
We gotta hold out till sunrise. Brace yourselves. This could get ugly.
I want to make sure we have some good coverage.
Standing by.
Okay, get our first group defend here, second group defend here. Oh, look at that. We got some Colossus. Multiple Colossus right away. That's going to make this feel rather easy compared to what it might usually feel like.
Big job, huh?
We embrace the glory of battle.
Alright, we'll just keep pumping our economy. Next couple of pylons will go near our mineral line. Make sure that when these flying units come to harass us, should be Mutalisks since we're going up against Zerg this time, we're well equipped to deal with it.
We embrace the glory of battle.
Let's see, that's going to screw up the pathing just a little bit, but not enough where it's going to be a big pain. Okay, why don't you come and build us our engineering base so we can get some upgrades for our Protoss boys. Alright, and that should have the mineral line well covered. We'll start getting pylons over here for when the infested decide that they're ready to break or try to break through there. Get you another defense, another defense. There we go. Get all of our squads going so that we get the maximum number of Protoss down.
Hey, Hotshot. I got schematics to build them Hellions you saw in Marsara. Should be good down there.
Thanks, Swan. We're not going to use them. they embraced the glory of battle, in case anyone was curious.
Sun's coming up. We gotta hold on a little longer.
They're on the wrong side of the wall.
That sure pissed them off. Maybe we should wait for daylight.
Okay,
Invested.
let's send some
Oh, hell,
defense
Jimmy, I don't
here.
care for that notion one bit.
Here, 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 and here. We'll do armor.
Rise and shine, boys. Now it's our time to do some damage.
Is that
Okay.
some sort of nest? You better destroy it.
Spreading out well enough. Let's see, we could move this one further in so you actually get all that. Okay, you're a little far out too, so let's get you in. Sorry, Phoenix. Okay, and we do want to just keep this one here for when it goes to nighttime. Okay, get you moved down over.
Our SCVs
Let's send
are
you.
under attack.
Let's say over here.
Good job, guys. This area's secure.
Upgrade.
You've dealt a serious blow to their numbers, Jim. You're doing great.
Okay.
All right. This
Thank you,
sector's
Dr.
clear.
Hansen.
Nice work, boys. Now move on to the next area.
Sure know how to make Jimmy feel good.
Nightfall in 30 seconds.
Okay, let's start falling back with some of these groups.
Looks like this area's secure. Keep it up, fellas. We can stop this.
Seriously, you sure like stirring up the hornet's nest.
You should set some
Okay.
guards. They'll be coming again soon.
Good job, guys.
Scans
This
are
area's
picking up a
secure.
unique Zerg biosignature. It appears to be a burrowing creature that is underground during the day and emerges only at night.
Sir, if you kill one of those creatures, Stetman can study it and
I'm gonna
perhaps
defend
learn
right
something.
here. Probably sending all of you to your death, but it's a sacrifice I'm willing to make.
We embrace the glory of battle.
No, we'll give you a little more help. Get these guys moving out with
Base
you.
is under attack.
Don't know if there's any detection that's going to stop this Dark Templar. Okay, some of them just went ahead and made it there. A-okay. You're going to have a very high kill count. You know what? Maybe you guys can fight your way to this bonus tonight and we can just power clear as soon as daylight hits.
We embrace the glory of battle. Engaging the enemy. We embrace the glory of battle.
Can I tell that to attack? No. It just does its own thing. Makes sense.
Our pylon is under attack. We face the enemy.
This may have been a mistake, but it's a mistake I'm okay living with. We'll just make sure not to absolutely kill everything the next daylight. Just get all of you ready to start moving.
We embrace the glory of battle.
They've broken through the south barricade. Get some troops down there now.
You know, I think I saw this in a movie once.
Daybreak in 30 seconds.
Ooh, the Colossus are just chewing through them.
SCVs are under attack.
91, 131, and it's just rapidly climbing.
Upgrade complete.
Engaging the enemy.
Don't forget,
Okay,
you have to be
get a
back by
group
dark.
attacking here.
Is under attack.
Get a group attacking here. Clear this out. Did you blink yourself stuck?
Engaging the enemy. We embrace the glory of battle.
Okay, I think we only need to keep one of these groups here.
Good job, guys. Looks like this area's secure. Keep it up, fellas. We can stop this.
Is upon us. We embrace the glory of battle.
All right.
No.
This sector is clear. Nice work, boys. Now move on to the next
Let's
area.
go here. This should get us most of the clearance that we need, but hopefully they're not going to wander too far in the next minute and a half. Guess we could probably just leave this pylon here to do the job.
All right. This sector is clear. Nice work, boys. Now move on to the next area.
Vespine Geyser exhausted.
We exhausted all our Vespine.
Back to business.
Nightfall in 30 seconds.
Alright, just waiting so we can get that next infestor, and then we'll do an all-out attack. Oh, one hit
What
point.
is that thing? Was it human?
Keep your eyes peeled. There's gonna be more of them out there.
Alright, get those all sent. I think Bardic Inspiration's awesome, but we only get 4 stacks of this, so let's get the unification while we're able to get it.
Our foe strikes.
All out attack just doesn't seem to move everything, so let's spread this about.
Engaging the enemy.
There's defensive orders.
You're almost done. There's just a handful of infested biosigns left. I'll highlight their locations on your map.
And that should move everyone. Get our warp in as close as possible. Not really going to be necessary. We're just rolling over them here.
Our SCVs are under attack.
But we are losing units because they're just constantly spawning some enemies that we gotta, we gotta manage through what they're trying to do to us.
Battle is upon us.
Alright, and that wipes out this mission. Meinhof, another rather quick one. Nope, I don't like any of these. I'll re-roll. Do another re-roll. These are all terrible. I guess we'll take bunkers in case we ever do decide to go with some bunkers. Okay. Last supply disruption we can take.
You did it, Jim.
She knew we wouldn't let her people down. We're Jimmy. We're a good boy. Even when we've gone rogue. Like. Okay. Nope. 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 This would be nice if we were actually going with some marauders. Same with this. Alright, we'll automate our refineries. That's all the money we've got. Let's see. Okay, and we get New Folsom. Alright, we're going to go ahead. Help Tosh. Because we're not Nova Simps. I did name my dog Nova, and it is after the StarCraft 2 Nova. But I like helping Tosh better. If my dog was a boy, probably would have named him Tosh. Or her Tosh. If, yeah, you know what I'm trying to say.
Damn straight.
Take the anti-hero mines.
With my cloaking abilities, I can take out all these guards. They'll never see me. I can use a psionic explosion to take out groups of Marines.
I'm gonna save our Mind Blast, our energy that we would be using on Mind Blast.
It can see me and alert its allies if I get too close, even with my stealth. Maybe no. Let's just see about that.
Because until we break through the first point, we kind of don't have a way to regen our energy that well. It's when we unlock consumption, or yeah, I think it's consumption.
Hang in there, Tosh. My boys are moving in to
Alright,
back you
now
up.
Raynor starts sending his boys to help
Just
out.
keep sending in troops, and I'll do the rest. Wanna do. Let's just see about that. Maybe yes, maybe no. Damn straight. Let's do this. I do what I wanna do. Maybe yes, maybe no.
Okay,
Let's just see about that.
see if we can get this turret down
Damn straight.
so that Tosh is basically able to walk in and just solo.
I do what I wanna do. Maybe yes.
Get rid of this bunker. Actually, this siege tank's the higher priority.
Our allies are being attacked.
Damn straight. Maybe yes.
Okay, yeah, we just gotta keep clearing. Give Jimmy and his boys the chance to catch up.
I do what I wanna do. Damn straight.
And really, as long as we keep the tanks off them, they'll do decently.
I do what I wanna do. Let's just see about that.
Our allies are being attacked.
Yes, maybe no. Let's do this.
Okay, we can drop this pylon here to start helping out.
Damn straight. I do what I
At
want.
the very least, it'll be a damage soak,
Let's just see.
but it is also static defense, so it'll do some damage to these things on their way over to us.
Maybe no. Let's do this. Damn straight. I do what I wanna do. Let's just see about that. Maybe yes, maybe no. wanna do.
Alright, we got Tosh healed up again. They can't detect us here. Don't like any of these. We're not getting very lucky with our rolls right now. I wonder, hopefully this affects Jim's boys.
Good work, Tosh. We're pushing on toward the front line.
I'm screamed. I do what I wanna do. Let's just see about that. When I need energy, I can use consumption to get more. I just steal a little life from an ally. The more life they have, the more energy. It don't hurt much. Let's do
Okay.
this.
They got these siege tanks.
Our allies are being attacked.
I do what I wanna do. Let's just see about that.
I want to make sure that this point doesn't go down.
Our allies are being attacked.
I do
Okay.
what I
Tosh, you're nearing the first military cell block now. Releasing the prisoners might buy us some allies.
maybe no. Let's
Alright,
do
let's
this.
do some consumption.
Screed. I do what I wanna do.
Let these mines go by.
Let's just
Our allies are being attacked.
let's do this. Maybe yes, maybe no. Damn screed. Let's just see about that.
Our allies are being attacked.
Let's do this. Maybe yes, maybe no. I do what I wanna do. Let's
Our allies are being attacked.
Alright, clear this first point and we'll get Tosh back out here.
Nice work, Tosh. Freeing those prisoners will really help us out.
I do what I wanna do. Damn screed.
Alright, we'll heal up a bit.
Let's just see about that. Maybe yes, maybe no. Let's do this.
Our allies are being attacked.
Yeah, not having the swarming reinforcements, Jimmy and his boys are actually able to come help us out. That was a definite issue we were having.
Maybe no.
Oh, they're kind of derping out there. Not able to heal through what I'm doing.
Damn screed.
Can't complain. Alright, clump up again.
I do what I wanna do. Let's do this. Maybe yes, maybe no. Let's just see.
Our allies are being attacked.
Getting rid of siege tanks is always good for...
I do what I want.
Our allies are being attacked.
Breed. Let's do this.
Oh, and Tosh went down.
Open your mind.
Our
It's
allies
alright.
are
We'll
being
just
attacked.
steal some energy.
Damn
Let's
screed.
get into the mix here.
Let's just see about that. Maybe yes, maybe no. I do what I wanna do.
These siege tanks are really what are hurting Jim the most.
Maybe yes, maybe no.
Our allies are being attacked.
Okay, I think there's another siege tank a little further back there. Let's...
Let's just see.
Drop this pylon to help out with some of what's coming. Oh, what are they? Okay, there's still a turret on that side. It was just completely missing.
Let's do this.
Our allies are being attacked.
Damn straight.
Nope. I was hoping that was going to be good enough of a hiding spot.
Yes. Maybe no. Let's do this. I do.
It
what
was
I
not.
wanna do. Let's just see about that. Irie. Damn straight. Yes. Maybe no.
Okay.
Damn straight. Let's just see about that. I do what I wanna do. Let's do this. Irie. Yes. Maybe no. Damn straight. Let's just
Okay,
see
alright, we should be able to start taking down some of what's over here.
Maybe no. I do what I wanna do.
Our allies are being attacked.
Let's do this. Irie. Damn straight. Let's just see about that. Maybe yes. Maybe no.
Get rid of this detection, and then we'll just keep moving, let Jimmy and the boys handle the rest over here.
Let's do this.
You're close to the second
Okay.
military cell block,
Take another
Tosh.
chrono
You like
distillation.
making some new friends?
Don't you worry about us, Tosh. We'll keep them busy while you free the prisoners. We're rolling now. Keep them busy while we establish our
I
forward
want
position.
these medics to go back to their friends
Maybe yes. Maybe no.
so we can sneak our way in here.
I do what I wanna do.
Our allies are being attacked.
Let's do this. Irie. Yes. Maybe no.
Our pylon is under attack.
Let's just see about that.
Our allies are being attacked.
Damn straight. Maybe yes.
Alright, take down this Raven.
Now those boys are free, we can bust this place wide open. Great
Might
job.
of the Daylom. They're War Council variants. Ooh, that's wonderful. Yeah, we're definitely going to take that.
Got me into this. Get me out. Damn straight. Maybe yes. Maybe no. Let's. Irie. I do what I wanna do. Maybe yes. Maybe no.
There's something in the way.
Let's just see about it.
Alright.
Let's do this.
Jim and the
Tosh,
boys
we've
should
got a
be
nuke
good over
ready for
there.
launch. Paint a target. Just don't call the strike in too close.
Irie.
Clear this.
Damn straight.
Our allies are being attacked.
Again, focusing on siege tanks here.
Yes.
The best thing we can do to help Jimmy out.
Let's just see about that. Irie.
Okay, and we are far enough in front that we can just drop another nuke right here.
Our allies are being attacked.
Yes. Maybe no. Let's just see about that. I do what I wanna do. Damn straight.
Our allies are being attacked.
Irie. Let's do this. Yes.
Oh, that's probably gonna take Tosh down. Nope. Okay.
Just see about that. Damn straight. I do what I want to open your mind.
Oh, that's okay.
Let's do this. Maybe yes, maybe no. It's just I do what I want to do. Let's do this.
Alright, do we want to try and go up the sides, or is it better for us to avoid that? Trying to quickly pop up the middle here.
Our allies are being attacked.
Okay, because once we hit that point, I believe that hits the trigger for the enemy to stop super fast reinforcing.
Let's do this.
And we're just stuck dealing now with
Yes, maybe no.
what's already here to deal with.
Let's just see.
Our pylon is under attack.
Our allies
Okay,
are
let's
being attacked.
use our last nuke, try and take down some of this.
Damn straight. I do what I want to do. Maybe yes, maybe no.
Alright, get rid of some of their Raven making ability.
Just see about that. Damn straight.
Our pylon is under attack.
Our allies are being attacked.
I do what I want to do. Let's do this. Damn straight. Maybe yes, maybe no.
Get some of these tanks out of the way for
I do what I
our friends.
Let's do this. Let's just see about that. I do what I want to do.
Our allies are being attacked.
Let's do this.
Let's fill up on some energy.
Maybe no.
Okay.
What's cracking?
It's a tough nut to crack here.
Damn straight.
You know, we actually should have at least some units available to us. Alright, go defend here. You got it, boys. Ooh, that's gonna hit the mothership. It is heroic.
Damn straight.
Good to know. Good to know.
Damn straight. Let's just see about that.
I'm gonna rebuild the starport. There, that Raven's coming from a weird angle.
I do what I want to do.
Not enough energy.
Let's do this.
Our pylon is under attack.
Not enough energy.
Yes, maybe no. Damn straight. Let's do this. I do what I want to do.
Our allies are being attacked.
Street.
Okay, I do want to get over here. See if we can focus this down before we're killed. Okay.
Street. Out with it. Let's do this.
Alright, I think we did get enough good damage done with that wave of Protoss we did spawn in there.
Yes. Maybe no. I do what I want to do. Let's just see about that. Street.
Our allies are being attacked.
Let's do this. Ivy. Yes. Maybe no. I do what I want to do.
Our allies are being attacked.
Ivy.
Or if we can get this down before the next Raven, that'd be great for us. Just give them something else to worry about, level 2.
Let's do this. Damn.
This is slowing our clear on the Raven. Yep. That was kind of... Alright, that should be the last of the detection
Our allies are
that can
being
actually
attacked.
follow us around. Let's keep hitting production. Our guys will eventually break where they need to break.
Yes. Maybe no. Let's do this.
Our allies are being attacked.
Ivy.
Okay, I want to get this factory,
Damn.
or these factories are
I do what
should
I
be the
want.
new priority just so that these siege tanks stop coming.
Let's just see about that. Yes. I do what I want to do.
Our allies are being attacked.
I do what I want to do. Irie.
Our
Yeah, if we get
allies
these
are being
siege,
attacked.
the siege tank production done, that's probably the last of what's stopping Jimmy and his boys from actually coming down and helping us clear the rest of this.
Let's just see.
Our allies are being attacked.
Irie. Maybe yes, maybe no. Let's do. I do what I want to do. Irie. I do what I want to do. Damn straight. Let's do this. Irie.
Our allies are being attacked.
Yes. No. Let's just see about that. Damn.
Where are these siege tanks coming from?
Open your mind.
Keep thinking I have them all.
Damn straight. Let's just see about that. I do what I want to do. Yes. Maybe no. Let's do this. Damn straight. Let's just see about that. Let's do
Okay.
this. Yes. Maybe no. I do.
Now, I think I underestimated what the chrono distillation was doing. because they are still pumping out units rather quickly.
Our allies are being attacked.
Maybe yes, maybe no. Let's just see about that. Let's do this. I do what I want.
Our allies are being
Okay.
attacked.
Last couple of things here. And getting Tosh seems like it would be a lot of fun, but Lost Miners, I think, is just the objectively better thing. It's getting an extra command center. Yeah, it's just I think it's just the way to go. Alright, well, those are going to be the missions for today. We'll come back and check the talent shop at the start of the next video, figure out what we're going to buy, where we're going to go. But again, this has been the Jim Raynor Has Gone Roguelike mod created by Redfrog. We are playing as a bard, which gives us control of the Protoss. Lots of fun. And now we get their War Council upgraded versions of them. So we just made them significantly more powerful. Yeah, I'm having a lot of fun playing this. Hope you're enjoying it. Hope you have a great rest of your day, and I will see you tomorrow.